What if the reason you feel tired, bloated, or stuck with slow fat loss isn't your age, isn't your genetics, but the first 60 minutes of your morning? What if the way you start your day is silently programming your metabolism and hormones for the next 24 hours? Most people wake up and immediately send stress signals to their body. They grab their phone, they drink sugary tea or skip breakfast. They rush, they sit, and without realizing it, they trigger cortisol spikes, blood sugar crashes, and metabolic slowdown before the day even begins. But your morning is powerful. In fact, your body is most hormonally sensitive in the early hours. The signals you send during this window can either support fat burning, stable energy, and balanced hormones, or disrupt them. Today, we're talking about 4 simple morning habits that reset your metabolism, regulate hormones, and give you steady energy all day, naturally. The first habit is hydration before stimulation. When you wake up, your body is mildly dehydrated. You've gone 6 to 8 hours without fluids. Even slight dehydration can reduce metabolic efficiency, slow digestion, and increase fatigue. But what do most people do? They reach for caffeine first. Now, coffee itself isn't bad, but drinking caffeine on an empty, dehydrated body can exaggerate cortisol spikes. Cortisol is naturally higher in the morning. That's what helps you wake up. But stacking caffeine on top of dehydration and stress can push cortisol too high. Instead, start with a large glass of water. You can add a squeeze of lemon or a pinch of mineral salt if you prefer. This supports circulation, digestion, and cellular function. Hydration helps your metabolism begin working efficiently before you add stimulation. Think of it as preparing your engine before pressing the accelerator. The second habit is morning sunlight exposure. This may sound simple, but it's one of the most powerful hormone regulators. When natural light hits your eyes in the morning, it signals your brain to regulate your circadian rhythm. This influences cortisol timing, melatonin release later at night, insulin sensitivity, and even appetite hormones. Just 5 to 10 minutes of outdoor light within the first hour of waking helps anchor your internal clock. Better circadian rhythm means better sleep at night. Better sleep means improved insulin sensitivity, reduced cravings, balanced hunger hormones, and stronger metabolism. Sunlight also boosts mood by increasing serotonin production, the precursor to melatonin. This improves mental clarity and emotional stability throughout the day. You don't need to stare at the sun. Simply step outside, walk, or sit near natural light. The third habit is movement before sitting. Your muscles are powerful metabolic organs. When you move them early in the day, you improve insulin sensitivity immediately. You don't need an intense workout. Even 5 to 10 minutes of bodyweight squats, push-ups, stretching, or a brisk walk activates muscle tissue. Muscle contractions pull glucose from your bloodstream without needing high insulin levels. This stabilizes blood sugar and reduces fat storage signals. Morning movement also increases circulation to your brain, improving focus and productivity. It enhances lymphatic flow, supporting detoxification. And it sets a psychological tone. You've already accomplished something healthy before your day even starts. Small movement, big signal. The fourth habit is a protein-first breakfast. This may be the most important. If you start your day with refined carbohydrates, white bread, sugary cereal, sweet tea, your blood sugar spikes quickly, insulin rises sharply, energy climbs, then crashes. That crash increases hunger and cravings later. It disrupts focus. It pushes your body toward fat storage mode. A protein-rich breakfast changes everything. Eggs, Greek yogurt, lentils, nuts, seeds, or a protein smoothie stabilizes blood sugar. Protein has a high thermic effect. Your body burns more calories digesting it. It preserves muscle mass, which supports metabolism long-term. Protein also triggers satiety hormones, helping you naturally eat less later without feeling restricted. Now imagine combining all 4 habits: hydration, sunlight, movement, protein. You've regulated cortisol, anchored your circadian rhythm, improved insulin sensitivity, stabilized blood sugar, activated metabolism, balanced hunger hormones, and it's not even 9 a.m. When I continue, we'll dive deeper into how these 4 habits interact inside your body, common morning mistakes that sabotage results, and how to build a simple 30-minute morning reset routine that's realistic even on busy days. Now, let's go deeper into what's actually happening inside your body when you stack these 4 habits together, because this is where the real transformation begins. Your body runs on rhythms. Hormones rise and fall in predictable patterns across the day. Cortisol should rise in the morning to wake you up, then gradually decline. Insulin sensitivity is naturally higher earlier in the day. Melatonin should rise at night to prepare you for sleep. When your mornings are chaotic, scrolling your phone in bed, skipping hydration, drinking sugar or heavy caffeine immediately, sitting for hours, you disrupt that rhythm. But when you hydrate first, you support blood volume and circulation. Your cells function better. Your digestion turns on more smoothly. Even mild dehydration can increase perceived fatigue and hunger, which many people mistake for low energy when it's simply fluid imbalance. Then comes sunlight. Morning light doesn't just wake you up, it resets the master clock in your brain, located in the hypothalamus. This clock regulates hormone timing, metabolism, body temperature, and appetite. Without proper morning sunlight exposure, your circadian rhythm drifts. That means worse sleep at night. Worse sleep increases ghrelin, the hunger hormone, and decreases leptin, the fullness hormone. It also reduces insulin sensitivity the next day. In simple terms, poor mornings create poor nights, and poor nights create slower metabolism.
Now add movement. When you move your muscles early, something powerful happens. Muscle tissue becomes more insulin sensitive for hours afterward. That means when you eat breakfast, your body handles glucose more efficiently instead of storing it as fat. Morning movement also increases mitochondrial activity. Mitochondria are the energy factories inside your cells. The more active they are, the more efficiently you produce energy. That's why people who move in the morning often report steady energy instead of mid-morning crashes. And then comes protein. If you combine movement with protein, you send a strong anabolic signal to your body, a signal to preserve and build lean muscle. Muscle mass is one of the strongest predictors of metabolic rate. The more lean muscle you maintain, the higher your resting energy expenditure. Protein also slows digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, and reduces cravings later in the day. This prevents the afternoon energy dip that leads to sugary snacks or excess caffeine. Now let's talk about common morning mistakes that silently sabotage metabolism. Mistake number 1, checking your phone immediately. When you wake up and instantly scroll emails or social media, you spike stress hormones before your body has regulated naturally. This keeps cortisol elevated longer than it should be. Mistake number 2, skipping breakfast entirely while being sedentary. While intermittent fasting works for some people, skipping breakfast without movement often leads to overeating later and unstable energy, especially if sleep was poor. Mistake number 3, high sugar drinks in the morning. Sweet tea, flavored coffee drinks, fruit juices, these cause rapid blood sugar spikes followed by crashes, which promote fat storage and cravings. Mistake number 4, sitting immediately after waking. Sitting tells your metabolism to stay low. Movement tells it to activate. Now here's the encouraging part. You don't need a perfect morning routine that lasts 2 hours. You need a realistic 20 to 30 minute reset. Wake up, drink water, step outside for light, move for 5 to 10 minutes, eat protein. That's it. Over time, this routine retrains your hormonal rhythm. You sleep better, you crave less sugar, your energy stabilizes, your metabolism becomes more efficient. When I continue, we'll build a simple, step-by-step 30-minute morning blueprint you can follow starting tomorrow, and I'll explain how small tweaks can amplify fat burning and hormone balance even further. Now, let's build your simple 30-minute morning reset blueprint, something realistic, repeatable, and powerful enough to shift your metabolism and hormones over time. Minute 0 to 5, hydrate and wake your system gently. As soon as you wake up, drink a full glass of water. Not coffee, not tea. Water. This immediately supports circulation, digestion, and brain function. While drinking it, avoid your phone. Let your nervous system wake up naturally instead of being shocked by notifications and stress. Minute 5 to 10, get natural light. Step outside if possible. Even standing near a window with direct daylight is helpful, but outdoor light is strongest. You don't need to exercise yet. Just walk slowly, breathe deeply, and let the light hit your eyes. This anchors your circadian rhythm, regulates cortisol timing, and sets you up for better sleep later. Better sleep tonight means better metabolism tomorrow. Minute 10 to 20, move your body. This doesn't have to be intense. Think activation, not exhaustion. You could do 15 bodyweight squats, 10 push-ups or modified push-ups, 20 seconds plank, 10 lunges per leg. Repeat this circuit 2 or 3 times, or simply take a brisk 10-minute walk. The goal is to contract your muscles and slightly elevate your heart rate. This improves insulin sensitivity immediately and activates your metabolic engine. When your muscles work early, they continue to handle glucose more efficiently for hours. Minute 20 to 30, protein first breakfast. Now your body is primed to use nutrients properly. Choose something simple: eggs with vegetables, Greek yogurt with nuts and seeds, lentils with whole grain toast, a protein smoothie without added sugar. This stabilizes blood sugar, supports muscle maintenance, reduces cravings, and keeps energy steady through late morning. Now, here's where it becomes powerful. When you repeat this daily, your body starts expecting these signals. Cortisol rises and falls properly. Insulin sensitivity improves. Hunger hormones stabilize. Mitochondria become more efficient. sleep deepens. And something interesting happens. Fat loss becomes easier without extreme dieting because you're no longer fighting your hormones, you're working with them. Over weeks, you may notice more stable energy, less brain fog, reduced midday cravings, better digestion, improved mood, gradual reduction in stubborn belly fat, not because of a magic supplement, because of consistent signals. These 4 habits, hydration, sunlight, movement, protein, are simple, but together they form a biological reset switch. And remember, this isn't about perfection. Even if you only do 2 of the 4 habits on busy days, you're still sending powerful metabolic signals. The morning is your leverage point, when the first 30 minutes and the rest of the day becomes easier. Here's the powerful truth. Your metabolism, hormones, and energy levels are not random. They are responses. Responses to the signals you send every single morning. When you wake up and instantly rush, scroll, drink sugar, and sit, your body prepares for stress, crashes, and fat storage. But when you hydrate, get sunlight, move your muscles, and eat protein, your body prepares for balance, focus, and efficient energy use. These 4 habits are simple. They don't require expensive supplements, extreme workouts, or complicated routines. Yet together, they regulate cortisol, improve insulin sensitivity, stabilize blood sugar, protect muscle mass, and strengthen your circadian rhythm. And when those systems work properly, everything becomes easier. Fat loss, mental clarity, digestion, sleep, even mood. The real secret isn't intensity, it's consistency. Win the first 30 minutes, stack small habits, repeat daily. Over time, your body stops fighting you and starts working with you. Because when your mornings are aligned, your metabolism resets, your hormones balance, and your energy lasts all day.